Has my microphone been off this whole time? This is not too uncommon. I go from VR to, desktop, and I forget to turn my microphone back to my desktop microphone. Sorry about that. Hey Crash, how's it going? Happy to see you on the stream. It means so much to me. I'd like to inform you kindly that I have bought myself a lovely plate of cookies and milk. Nom. It's going good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, especially with my cookies and milk. Unfortunately, I'm very low on cookies now. I need to pick up some more cookies. It's a very sad day. Very sad day. Oh, I probably should turn off my air conditioner. It's probably taking my sound quality. Hold on. There we go. My my air conditioner has a habit of sort of screaming. It goes brrrr every now and then. That's horrible for sound quality. Imagine just me speaking and then all of a sudden a giant loud brrrr sounds come in. Sorry, now that I finished my cookies, I'm having a lovely glass of milk. Ooh, I love milk. Weirdest thing, last week, 2 whole gallons of milk went bad in my fridge. They weren't off date. We didn't leave them out. The weird thing is, it wasn't that, you know, they were in the fridge at the same time. 1 gallon of milk went bad. We went out, got another, and that also went bad. Whatever issue it was is now fixed, because this glass of milk is just fine. Ooh. Oh man! I forgot to put it, Okay, for those of you not aware, I currently have a voting going on in my Discord for challenges. A challenge that I am going to have to do in a single player Minecraft. I wanted to put forward the challenge, exclusively speak in the spooky speech. The speak I do sometimes, and oh wow, there's a 3-way tie in there right now. I don't know. Would that be a good overall challenge, or should there be like sub challenges? Excuse the sound of my audio cable. My audio cable is so loud. I cannot believe it. Maybe raw challenge? I'm not sure. Define raw. I gotta go. I still be on stream, but can't type schoolwork. Grab out yesterday needs. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that. You have a lovely time, and I hope you enjoy the spooky atmosphere that's about to pop up. Yes, me, that's not spooky at all. That's nice and calming and relaxing. We can't have that now, can we? What the heck are we gonna do? Oh no, if only I had a huge collection of spooky things I could... Oh, wait, no. I do. We be starting a bit early today, guys. We be starting a bit early. Hello, and welcome to the forest that may or may not be haunted. Today I've rediscovered an old treasure that is creepypastas. And unfortunately I did not discover them in time. I find myself only having a total of 2 stories from the pasta of creepy. But don't worry, we have other sources for stories. We have the Reddit and the tomes of the gifts of Tih'tulkd. Excuse me, the cookies have given me a little bit of a burp. What do you know? How spooky. And I'm getting an eye ache. Ow, stop that. It appears that the very sight of these items have inflicted such pain on myself. Oh no, whatever will I do? I guess I better start reading. Let's turn this up so I can read it with my old man eyes. And let's get this going. Ooh. Looks like SCP mod is now winning. We will begin with a story from Peter O. Shamiseg. I'm very sorry, Peter. I've mispronounced your name. I assure you I have a similar issue, and I feel your pain despite the fact that I've caused your pain. This story is called A Warning About Silence. Written on September 18th, 2017, or at least published then. I will begin. Everyone, regardless of their particular mental state, has a curious kind of background noise in their mind. When that noise takes the form of music, we call it being a genius. When it sounds like voices, we call it schizophrenia. A singer voice is often referred to as a religion. Most people go through their entire lives without ever being consciously aware of their omnipresent aerial phenomenon, save for in those rare moments when it catches their attention. Perhaps they think they're hearing the name being called, or they've been listening to the air rushing through the vents in the house. One way or another, though, the noise is there. You can hear it if you listen for it. Lie down in a quiet room and focus on clearing your mind. To mute your internal monologue, erase the scenes from your imagination, and let yourself sink into silence. Before long, the whispers of the hidden soundtrack will become evident, then grow louder as you learn to recognize them. Could be that you'll find answers to questions you didn't even know you were asking. Perhaps discover the sense of inner peace had been lacking in your life. Some folks often refer to this as meditation, even if they're mistaken about what's really going on. The truth, you see, is much less comforting. If you've ever gone walking in the woods, you've likely encountered a cacophony of noises. The songs of birds, the chirping of insects, and the quiet rustle of small animals rushing through and underground become so placid that our minds tend to tune them out. What we notice, though, what happens when a predator draws near? The chorus abruptly stops. The forest becomes deadly still. A person walking amidst that sudden silence might feel the hairs back of the neck start to rise. Notice their heart rate, the heart pounding with a mixture of adrenaline and dread. When you listen to the sounds in your mind, it doesn't matter what form they take. What matters is that you can hear them all. As long as that clamor is present, you know that you are safe. All is well. Even when the most turbulent of times. The danger arises when that noise seems to stop. When you suddenly experience the most potent silence that you have ever encountered. In that moment, you may start to feel as though you're being watched. After all, that still forest, a predator is the quietest for all. Try it yourself, if you like. When next you are completely alone, imagine you're listening to a sound of some kind. When the sound seems to stop, you know that you've been noticed. Hello, how's it going, Bloody Clown? Welcome to my Saturday spooky stream. Spooky Saturdays. Let's call it Spooky Saturdays. I still haven't got a name for it. I've rediscovered some creepypastas, and I'm reading them today. The first one was called The Danger of Silence by Peter O. Shamshing. That person must face me now. Coming up will be In the Dark by Video Narratives Okay. Okay, this one actually does have credit to a person. Apologies about that. It was published April 1st, 2017. And it is considered dark comedy or humor. Is there an issue? Yeah, welcome back. It's been a few days since I've seen you, hasn't it? I very much enjoy having you here. I will begin reading. I see you over there, tucked in your bed. I hope you feel uncomfortable. I hope you sense me over here, watching you. I wonder if you can see my emerald eyes, staring at you. I hope you feel them piercing into your soul. I hope you feel my presence here, waiting. The bed trembles as you turn uneasy. I know that I will soon have my prize. I am coiled, springs, ready to attack when you are weak, which will be soon. The Vhek'ith's turn. It won't be long now. I see your resolve quickly fading. Only a while longer until I can sink my sharp teeth into you. Only a while longer until I can claw you to ribbons. You look around as you get up, cautiously. You know I'm here, but you convince yourself that I'm not lurking in the shadows that stretch across the room. As you walk by, I prepare. You will come back. This is when I will attack. I come out of my hiding spot just enough so that nothing will catch me as I pounce and destroy you. You're walking back now. You're right next to me. I go. My claws and teeth sink into your protective coat right into your core. Ow! Lady, what are you doing? Killing the beast that has infected you, I think. Meow is what I say instead. It is just a sock, you say, as you drag the bloody white creature behind you. It's a dead parasite. Myrrh. I use lighter words to comfort you. As you settle back down in your warmth, I could take vigil on top of the bed to score the darkness for other things that lurk in plain sight. That was cute. That was cute as heck. Yeah. So yeah, that was In the Dark, published April 1st, 2017, by what I can imagine. It says parodies narrative video. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. I guess that's what the author's known as. Sorry, dying at the moment. I breathed wrong, and now things are. I'm sorry, I won't refer to cats. That's cute anymore, apparently. Oh. So let's read just a few more stories. Unfortunately, that's all I had prepared from the creepy pastas. It's not as lively as it once was, and most of its works are 3 to 4 pages long. And I'm not sure I want to invest that time in a story I can't, be sure about. I can invest a few minutes. Like, say, in this guy. Black Oars by illiterate Samson. Found on the Ghost Stories subreddit. Hold on, I'm coughing. Sorry about that. Started when I was like 9. I lived in base housing on Fort Briggs as a child. I would wake up, but when I was still dreaming, super vivid, very realistic. I couldn't tell I was dreaming. I would go into the bathroom downstairs to pee. As soon as I would start in my dream, I would be overcome with the most tense feeling of dread and fear. The kind of fear that makes you tense up and makes it hard to move. I would turn my head towards the tub. See this floating black orb about 2 to 3 feet off the ground, doing little figure eights. As soon as I would look at it, it would charge me and smash directly into my chest. I would then wake up kind of like the over-the-top straight from a dream way. Like literally sitting up scared as poop. This has happened a few times in that house. Eventually I left that house and moved across town to live with my mother. I moved again at least 5 times over 2 years. In various parts of Fayetteville and its greater area. I think I was about 12 or 13 at a time when I spent a good 5 to 6 years in this house till I graduated high school. Next time the nightmare happened, I was in this house. It's been a few years since it happened. I was probably around 15 this time. The crazy part was it changed setting to my new house. My room was more connected to the bathroom. I had a dream. I got up to use the bathroom, and boom, intense of fears and dread and smashed into the chest. Then I joined the military, got stationed in South Carolina. I'd been there for about 18 months, 2 years, and I was living in a townhouse. My kitchen had a door to a half bath downstairs where if you opened the fridge, you couldn't walk in. One night, I had another dream. This time, it changed settings to my new house. But instead of going to the bathroom, I went downstairs because I was hungry. So I went to the fridge door and opened the door. Got that intense dread. I looked into the half bath, and there it was, wispy black doing figure eights. Boom, right in my chest. 1 year later, I moved to the smaller apartments within the same community. One night, before I drifted to sleep, I got that dreaded feeling. I mustered the courage to roll out of bed and turn on every light, and I slept in my living room. I didn't have the dream that night. Maybe not even a year later, I was on leave at my mother's house, which was down the road from the house I lived in when I graduated high school. I was with my wife. I don't remember this well, and she doesn't like to talk about it much. I guess I woke up sobbing after having the same nightmare. I managed to calm down. She didn't tell me until much later that right before I woke up, she had woke up. She saw a black, wispy orb charge me from the ceiling into my chest. Since the night well over 5 years ago, I haven't had it, seen it. sense. So yeah, that was Black Orbs by this person with a name I'm a little capable of reading today. Ooh. These stories lasted me a lot less longer than I thought they would. How disappointing. Guess I read them too fast. Let me have a little bit of look at a few other things. Maybe I could pull up a SVE. Hmm. These are very many options. Oh no, I think I might need to leave. That's so... So at the end, we've only been streaming for like 18 minutes. Oh... I gotta though. Thank you for everyone who joined me this evening. I'm sorry I'm going to have to cut it short. Looks like I have a total of, a very large amount of viewers. I appreciate all of you who have joined me today. You all have a lovely evening, and goodbye.